Welcome to Boost Your Metabolism with these simple exercises. Today we will dive into Danie LaRusso vs. Terry Silver fight in the Cobra Kai dojo was thick with tension. This was not just another karate match, it was the final showdown between Danie LaRusso and Terry Silver. Years ago, Silver had tried to break Daniel's spirit. Now the fight was happening all over again, but everything was different. The future of karate in the San Fernando Valley was at stake. Daniel represented Miyagi-Do, balance, defense, and peace. Silver's Cobra Kai was ruthless, built on fear and power. The students watched, realizing the truth about Silver's lies. Chosen was hurt. Johnny was on his own mission. Daniel had to face Silver alone. The weight of his family, friends, and Mr. Miyagi's memory was on his shoulders. Daniel felt fear, but also a deep sense of purpose. This moment had been building since 1985 when Silver first tormented Daniel in the Karate Kid Part 3. Decades of scars and bad memories returned with Silver's reappearance. Now, as a grown man, Daniel had to prove he was no longer that scared kid. He was a master now, ready to end this rivalry once and for all. The dojo was silent, every eye fixed on the two rivals. Daniel's students looked to him for hope. Silver's followers waited for a show of dominance. The philosophies of two dojos, two lives, and two generations were about to collide. Would fear and aggression win, or would honor and inner strength prevail? Daniel steadied himself, remembering every lesson Mr. Miyagi ever taught him. He was not just fighting for himself, he was fighting for the soul of the valley. The final battle was about to begin. The outcome would change everything. The rivalry was reignited, but this time, Daniel was ready. The fight for the future had begun. Terry Silver's return cast a shadow over the valley. With money and power, he expanded Cobra Kai everywhere, pushing his no-mercy philosophy. Billboards, new dojos, and a plan to go global. Silver wanted to control all karate. Daniel and Johnny teamed up, but Silver was always a step ahead. He framed Kreese, manipulated students, and nearly broke Daniel's spirit. For a moment, it seemed Silver was unstoppable. But Daniel's family and friends refused to let him quit. Amanda uncovered Silver's true nature, and Chosen arrived from Okinawa to help. Chosen's teachings reignited Daniel's confidence. The students of Miyagi-Do and Eagle Fang took action, breaking into Cobra Kai to expose Silver's cheating. Silver discovered their plan and arrived, furious. He had already defeated Chosen in a brutal fight. Now he turned his rage toward Daniel. The stage was set for a final confrontation. The students watched, hoping for justice. Daniel knew he had to be strong for everyone counting on him. The battle lines were drawn. Silver's reign of terror was about to be challenged. Everything would be decided in this fight. The fight exploded with Silver's aggression. He attacked Daniel with the brutal Silver method. Fast, powerful, relentless. Every move was meant to intimidate and hurt. Silver taunted Daniel, trying to drag him back to the fear of his youth. Daniel was on the defensive, struggling to keep up. The Cobra Kai students watched, convinced their sensei was unbeatable. Silver's attacks were both physical and psychological. "I own you, Danny boy!" he shouted, trying to break Daniel's focus. A hard kick sent Daniel crashing into the wall. For a moment, it looked like history would repeat itself. But as Daniel lay on the floor, he saw his students and his daughter, Sam, watching. He realized he couldn't give up. This fight was bigger than him. It was for everyone who believed in it. Daniel pushed himself up, battered, but not broken. The first round belonged to Silver, but Daniel's spirit was unshaken. He remembered why he was fighting. The students needed to see that fear could be conquered. Daniel steadied himself, ready to turn the tide. The dojo was silent, tension at its peak. Silver prepared for another attack, but Daniel's resolve was stronger than ever. The tables were about to turn. Daniel was done running. He was ready to fight back. The real battle was just beginning. The outcome would define them both. As Daniel stood, clarity washed over him. He remembered Mr. Miyagi's lessons. Use your enemy's aggression against them. Daniel stopped retreating and found his center. Silver charged, expecting the same old Daniel. But Daniel was calm, focused, and ready. He used Miyagi-Do's blocks to unbalance Silver, turning defense into offense. Silver was surprised. His aggression was now a weakness. The fight became a dance. Silver's fire against Daniel's water. Daniel flowed around attacks, countering with precision. Chosen's techniques helped Daniel disable Silver's strikes at the source. The Cobra Kai students watched in shock as their sensei faltered. Daniel's confidence grew. He anticipated Silver's moves. The angrier Silver got, the more mistakes he made. Daniel remembered Miyagi's greatest lesson. The best way to block is to not be there. He dodged, weaved, and let Silver waste his energy. Daniel was now in control. He refused to play Silver's game. The fight was no longer about strength, it was about wisdom. Daniel's calm was unbreakable. Silver's power faded with every failed attack. The student saw a new kind of strength. Daniel was ready to end the fight on his own terms. The balance had shifted. Miyagi's wisdom was alive in every move. The end was near. The final moments were legendary. Daniel had dismantled Silver's offense, blocking every punch and dodging every kick. Exhausted and desperate, Silver lunged one last time. Daniel struck with precision, using pressure point techniques learned from Chosen. Each hit weakened Silver, taking away his ability to fight back. Silver stumbled, stunned by Daniel's skill. Daniel saw the Cobra Kai logo behind Silver, a symbol of everything he was fighting against. He knew how to end it with the crane kick. Daniel raised his arms, balanced on one leg, the iconic stance. The students gasped, witnessing the legendary move. Silver, who once mocked the crane kick, now faced its power. With a powerful yell, Daniel delivered a perfect kick to Silver's face. Silver crashed into the Cobra Kai fist symbol, defeated. Silence filled the dojo, then erupted into cheers. Daniel's students lifted him in triumph. He had faced his greatest fear and won. The monster who haunted him for decades was finally defeated. The reign of Terry Silver was over. The Valley had a new champion. Honor and heart had triumphed over cruelty. The fight was finished. A new era had begun. Feat shattered his empire. The fight was broadcast live. Every Cobra Kai student saw the truth. They watched their sensei lose control and lose the fight. Video evidence of Silver's cheating was revealed. Disillusioned, the students rejected Silver, throwing down their Cobra Kai shirts. The dojo fell apart from within. For many, it was a moment of awakening. They realized strength didn't require cruelty. The fall of Cobra Kai created a new beginning for karate in the Valley. Miyagi-Do and Eagle Fang's victory inspired a generation. The power of balance and respect had won. The era of fear was over. The future was open for something better. A new chapter was ready to be written. The victory resonated deeply with Daniel's family and friends. Amanda, Samantha, and Anthony saw Daniel as a true hero. The LaRusso family was closer than ever. Chosen's sacrifice was not in vain. Johnny's pride in Daniel was clear. Old rivals were now united friends. The win was for both Miyagi-Do and Eagle Fang. It was also a tribute to Mr. Miyagi. His wisdom guided Daniel throughout the fight. The crane kick was the ultimate homage. Daniel felt Mr. Miyagi's spirit in the dojo. The victory was a thank you to the man who shaped his life. Good had triumphed over evil. Daniel showed that true strength comes from a good heart and a clear mind. The lesson reached beyond the dojo walls. It was a message of hope for the whole valley. Even in darkness, light can prevail. The community was changed for the better. Honor and family stood above all. With Silver defeated, the future of karate in the valley is wide open. Cobra Kai's fall leaves a power vacuum. Kreese's escape hints at new threats. Miyagi-Do and Eagle Fang are now the top dojos, preparing for the Sekai Taikai International Tournament. Daniel and Johnny must unite their styles to face the world's best. Former Cobra Kai students must choose new paths. Tori, Kenny, and others have a chance to start over. The students' relationships will evolve as they train together. Daniel, free from his past, can focus on honoring Mr. Miyagi's legacy. The story is no longer about old rivalries, but about building a positive future. Balance, heart, and honor have won. The next generation is ready to lead. The stage is set for a new era. The journey continues.